Dora's Starry Christmas. Look, there are 2 stars right there. It was Christmas Eve and everyone at Dora's house was getting excited for the celebration. Dora's baby brother and sister couldn't wait for Dora to tell them the story of Santa and his reindeer. Far, far away, in a little toy shop at the North Pole, there's a jolly old man called Santa Claus, began Dora. Ooh, cooed the babies. Dora continued. Every Christmas Eve, Santa's flying reindeer pull his sleigh around the world so he can deliver presents. Just then they heard a whoosh and swoosh right outside the door. I wonder who that could be, said Dora. Everyone ran outside just in time to see Santa's sleigh and his 8 flying reindeer landing in the front yard. I need your help, said Santa. Achoo! Sneezed the reindeer. Santa explained that his reindeer had gotten cold. If my reindeer aren't feeling their best, I can't go around the world delivering presents. My Christmas sure would be ruined, cried Santa. I can hope the reindeer get well, said Diego. He wrapped each reindeer in a cozy warm blanket and made some special carrot soup for them to eat. They just need some time to rest and they'll be all better, Diego said. But how will my sleigh fly without my reindeer? Wondered Santa. Dora knew that Santa would need help to make all of the Christmas deliveries. Suddenly, she had an idea. The Explorer Stars can fly a sleigh and help you save Christmas, she explained. Explorer Stars, come quick, said Dora. We need your help. 8 Explorer Stars flew out of Dora's glowing star pocket and hitched themselves to Santa's sleigh. I'll stay here and take care for the reindeer, said Diego. Mommy, Papi, Abula, and the babies waved goodbye. Up, up, and away we go, called Santa, as Ultra Mega Stars used their strength to pull the sleigh high in the night sky. With Rocket Star's help, the sleigh flew faster than ever before. Soon it arrived to the first stop. Santa asked Dora and Boots to help them deliver all the presents to the whales, fish, and turtles in the ocean. Merry Christmas, everyone, called Boots as he and Dora carefully launched each present. Next, the Explorer Stars flew the sleigh to the tallest mountain. Stalled Dora helped the sleigh super jump all the way to the top, so Santa and his helpers could give gifts to all of the sleeping mountain animals. Then Salter did a super duper jump to deliver a present to the moon, while Hilda Star turned the trees into a big winter wonderland. Throughout the night, the Explorer Stars pulled the sleigh all the small towns and big cities. The sleigh landed on a rooftop so that Santa and his helpers could fill each stocking and deliver presents to every girl, boy, and animal. They were careful not to miss anyone, not even the littlest mouse. On the way to deliver presents in the rainforest, clouds covered up the moon. I can't see, said Santa. I need more light. Don't worry, said Dora. Glowing Star can help. So Glowing Star shined her lights extra bright. Now do you see the rainforest? Asked Dora. I see it, called Santa, as he steered the sleigh toward the treetops. Next, the explorer stars flew the sleigh toward a barn, a garden, and a treehouse. Can you find presents for Benny, Isa, and Tico? Asked Santa. Dora and Boots searched through the sleigh until they found some special presents for their friends. And here's a present for Swiper, exclaimed Dora. I guess Swiper really likes Christmas, giggled Boots, when he spied Swiper's foxhole. Finally, at sunrise, Santa guided the sleigh back to Dora's house. To Santa's joy, the reindeer are feeling much better. Thank you for helping my reindeer and for delivering Christmas presents. I couldn't have done it without all of your help, said Santa. He reached into his nearly empty sack and pulled out an extra special present for his helpers. When they unwrapped the present, they found a special music box. This music box will always remind you of the night you helped save Christmas, said Santa. Gracias, exclaimed Dora, Boots, and Diego. Now let's celebrate, cheered Santa. We did it, cheered Dora. Merry Christmas. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Santa gave them a music box. And I have another favorite part of the story. It's where the reindeers are feeling much better. Merry Christmas to you all! Gingerbread Friends. The sassy gingerbread baby lived in a scrumptious gingerbread house in the bedroom of a boy named Matty. He was happy with the toys and treats that Matty made for him. Still, something was missing. One day, he watched Matty go off with his friends to ski and skate, and he knew what it was. I'm the gingerbread baby, happy as can be. Until Matty goes out, it's lonely here for me. I want a friend of my own, the gingerbread baby thought. The next morning, Matty stayed home, but he was too busy in the kitchen to play. So the gingerbread baby slipped out and headed for the village to look for a friend. The gingerbread baby walked along the lane. He came to a bakery and saw a man and woman just his size in the window. Maybe they would like to be my friends, he thought. Inside, the gingerbread baby popped up in front of them and sang, I'm the gingerbread baby, peepee as can be. I'll be friends with you if you be friends with me. But the man and woman just stared straight ahead like statues, eyes wide open. The gingerbread baby saw a sugar cookie girl nearby. He cartwheeled across the marshmallow snow singing, I'm the gingerbread baby, gallant as can be. I'll be friends with you if you be friends with me. But she didn't look at him, and she didn't say a word. Next, the gingerbread baby spotted 7 white swans swimming on the sugar frosting sea. He leaped toward them and called out in excitement, "I'm the gingerbread baby, clever as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me." But the elegant swans didn't even honk a hello. They stayed exactly as they were, stiff and still. The gingerbread baby turned and gazed up at a cake as tall as a mountain with icy ledges, and a man and woman dancing on the top, petticoats and coattails flying. "I'm the gingerbread baby, plunky as can be. I'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me." But when he reached the top, he saw they weren't dancing at all. They were as still as stone. The gingerbread baby was about to give up when he saw a door just his size. "I'll go in there and think about what to do next," he thought. He slid down the cake and ran inside, where he fell sound asleep. Scritchity-scratchity, the gingerbread baby woke up and found himself face to face with a real-life Mama Mouse nibbling on his marshmallow pom-pom. "Oh no," he thought, "home is the place for me." And he ran out the bakery with the mouse, the cat, and the baker and his wife not far behind him. As the gingerbread baby raced home on his rooster, the unfriendly creatures chasing him were joined by a red fox, who almost caught the gingerbread baby as he flew over the fence and ran to Maddie's house just in time. Tired and sad, the gingerbread baby started to cry. "I'm the gingerbread baby, lonely as can be. No one wants to be my friend as far as I can see." But then he heard some singing and a trail of cupcakes caught his eye. He climbed the stairs, and you'll never guess what he found! "We're the Gingerbread Friends, playful as can be. We'll be friends with you if you'll be friends with me, and me, and me." Whee! The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where the Mama Mouse was nibbling on his marshmallow pom-pom. He could have known it was a mouse hole. Good night, Reindeer. Good night, Reindeer. Good night, Blitzen. Time for bed. Good night, Vixen. Good night, Prancer. Good night, Hooves. Good night, Dancer. Good night, Shoes. Good night, Comet. Good night, Stars. Good night, Planets. Good night, Cars. Good night, Cookies. Good night, Toys. Good night, Cupid. Good night, Noise. Good night, Donner. Good night, Day. Good night, Dasher. Good night, Sleigh. Good night, Workshop. Good night, Elves. Good night, Dolls. Good night, Bells. Good night, Rudolph. Good night. Good night. Time for bed. Turn off your light. Good night, Rudolph.